everyone. This is your Spaceborne guide, your N7 SABREZER here with my good friend.
Nova Phoenix 444, but you can call me Phoenix.
And together we are Saber Phoenix. And so we will be your guides in this adventure at part 7 of the Mass Effect Legendary Stream. So,
It says the broadcast has been stopped when I tried to join.
uh-oh. Yeah, let me make sure it's up on mine. Yep. An error occurred. Oh. Wheat womp womp. That's not good.
That'll.
Says I'm on air.
Broadcast.
There we go. Now we're on. Do-do-do.
Did you send me an invite?
I did. There you go. A few second delay, but we're on. I will. When I started the stream, I added you as a, you know.
No, I know. I tried to accept that invite and it said that the broadcast had been stopped.
No, I'm sure I've got the broadcast going on my phone right now. Fuck. I'm so confused right now. There we go. It looks like crap, but it's there.
Okay, I got you on the phone.
Looks like crap, but it's there. I just heard myself say that. Okay. So now... Wow, it looks like crap. But until I get my Elgato set up, it's gonna be what it is. What? Discard. What? Trying to share. See, I don't know why it does that. That's so stupid. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then it's just like, nope, I'm gonna crash. Part 7. Let's finish Novaria? Question marks? Alright. So I believe the last part we were doing, quarantine, complete, go to the hot labs. Am I going the right way? That's the question. To the tram, quarantine lab, secure lab, and that's security. Yeah, that's right away. and I've got my beer.
Nice.
Yep, there go the hot labs. Oh boy.
See, I'm doing what's known as lurking. That's what the kids these days call it, anyway.
What's that now?
Lurking. It's when you watch a stream, but usually you play the same game that you're watching, but sometimes it's just like playing a game while you're watching someone play a game.
I see. I guess I lurk sometimes too.
Yeah. Very
Yoroshiv Tartakovsky.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's
I
right.
would be
I'm a
playing
council
Master of the
spectre.
Legendary Edition.
Who are you?
But right now I don't have
I am Yaroslav
my flop on that.
Tartakovsky, the operations director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait. Is there an Asari matriarch here?
Sorry? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army.
Yeah.
But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni...
All we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized.
Oh man, I
I'm
could read
thinking that the neutron
text before
purge
just
must
a
be
minute
set
ago,
off.
but
Really?
quality dips. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation.
Looks like I need
Kills
glasses.
everything within the station.
Nah, it
Things
might be
beyond
the
get genetic
crappy.
damage of varying degree.
No, I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Like if I needed
Once
glasses.
the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out.
It's like, no,
Give us a minute to patch
that
up and
shit is
rearm.
all fuzzy.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Oh no. See, I feel like I did this in the wrong order. I didn't go see the Queen
I am
first.
feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the start.
Bad Rachni, bad. Sorry, Yaroslav. I actually really hate this part.
Why do you hate it?
Well, it's really hard to get out of here alive.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Hear that?
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no. It's very hard to survive. I forgot about the tiny bugs. Yep, I told you. I fucking told you, dude. This part is fucking bullshit. They just keep coming, dude.
I see this.
Will you please use a singularity? Get out of the fatal funnel. I don't like this. Oh my god, 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 I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking die. I fucking hate that part. Nope, that's not right. emergency exit only, huh? Did I go the... I don't know where I'm going. I'm supposed to go past the maintenance area. See, this is almost just like my first playthrough where... Oh, where'd everybody go? Where I got lost on Novaria.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia.
Whoa!
Open fire!
Whoa!
What?
Yeah, I did do things in the wrong order. Well, this playthrough's different.
So I'm taking it you could not end this without bloodshed.
Usually I don't fight this dude. Usually? Not a problem. Weird. Okay. Whoa, there's so much stuff going around. This is wild, dude. Well, I guess we're fighting our way through anyway. That was weird. You get up. Oh, you guys are fucked. You had a bad day. I feel really bad.
What's going on? How come?
I took a photo. I feel really... This is not how things usually go. I was wondering where Brawlers was. You guys laid a trap for me and, well, paid with your lives. Like, dude, I'm a Spectre with a sorry biotic and a chromatic. How did you guys think that was really gonna go? Limit. It's the first time being close to that. Fucking bug.
You fucked that thing up.
I don't mess around with Arachnite, bub. Let's see. Oh, it's more of them. Hmm. You're stuck under there. Dang, everyone's gone too. Yeah, I fucked this all sorts of up. I was just supposed to go back here to the maintenance area. And I went to the hot labs first. Whoops. See, veteran player here doing something that he normally doesn't do. I might have done that once before, but I sincerely do not remember kill all the guards. Like, it was cool. And I don't think I have a save where I can go back and do that over again. But hey, actions have consequences.
Indeed. You gotta live with that, JD.
I know.
Live with it.
Well, even when you don't want to. Well,
especially when you don't want to.
Exactly. Well, there she is. Shall we confront Lady Benezia? Matriarch Benezia. Have a new friend from the Mass Effect page. All right.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter.
Still awkward. Here we go. You up. You down. That didn't work. Oh, did you see that? Rex just messed it up. You know what's coming next. We got Geth. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Commandos going. Shields go bye-bye. Nice shooting. Let's move up, move up, move up. Barriers up. Fuck him up. Ah, shit. We got biotics on deck. Alright, alright. What do we got? What do we got? Grenade. Like this outfit, like this. Take her down. Alright, she's down. Let's push Rex. Got him. Got more Geth. Hope you're ready for another singularity, Liara. And yes, you are. My sweet Liara. Let's go. Right. That's what I'm talking about, Rex. Let's move. Push. I've got him. Ooh, look, it's a sniper. There we go. Hey, that boss fight was not so bad.
Over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Venezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will... You You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You have to give me the location.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave!
Scene still hasn't
Fight
aged
him!
the best.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Got her. That was mean.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
She got up after that shotgun blast too.
Good
And then
night,
has this
little
death
Wayne.
scene.
I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always say.
What's going on?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the turn our people to the silence of memory.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Dang. So, just real quick, just so you understand here right now, dude, this is dialogue that I don't think I've ever done, personally.
Okay.
So, that's the first time I've heard that line from the Rachni Queen, where she's like, we would have killed them ourselves, given the chance, basically. Like, I love this game.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Genocide 2 and 3, they could be a power.
Maybe you've been blinded by old war stories.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
And you're giant turbo frog. Shut the fuck up, Rex. Like, I love you, bro, but you're being specious. I get it. Yeah, that's right. I saved the Arachnite Queen. Rakunai? Yeah, they did rework this just a bit. Looks like that box isn't there anymore. Still, like, I guess it's a little wider, there's more cover, I guess. Didn't really notice when I was just trying to, like, not die.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Save the sermon. I'm just here to follow up on my report.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Hey, that wasn't awful. I didn't know you could do it that way. That's great. Alright, we'll finish Novaria like I said I was going to do. This leaves me with an almost hour till cutoff. Yeah, it's weird. And there's Pharaohs. But I'm sure I have other assignments. Doctor at risk. No, forgot about that package. Doubt I can go back to Novaria. I bet I could. I should be able to. Kepler Verge. But you know what I should do? More than anything else right now? Let's talk to my crew. A little decompression after the mission. Specifically my space bro Garrus and the other space bro Rex, even though he's probably pissed at me right now.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, my space bro. Let's talk to my pissed off space bro.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Aw, man. It isn't the same. Oh.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
There we go.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Oh, Rex.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Oh, best girl. Oh, just look at, oh, it's beautiful. I know in the stream it's in 720p, but it's beautiful, guys. I promise.
Oh, I believe you.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
Holy shit.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Yeah.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
That's an interesting check/balance on power right there, if you ask me. Like basically setting it up so your most powerful people can basically say, you know, no to the will of the people. Like maybe for like the, no, I say it that way. I mean, like, I'm not. It sounds really bad, but like they can veto a decision in an emergency, but like they have to resign. So that means they no longer hold the power to do that again. Like, I don't know. That makes a lot of sense to me. That's just my personal opinion.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
You mean what your side of the story is, Tally, but continue.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. Activate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I should go.
See you later.
Interesting. Oh, Ashley. Your turn.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors.
Sir. No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Yeah, I didn't like that. No, thank you.
I didn't know Ashley was xenophobic.
Yes, she is. That's actually one of the big memes about her, is that she's a big space racist, as they like to call her. Yes,
yep.
Actually, one of the big memes about her. So, yeah. Had to shut that down real quick. We'll talk later. We're even gonna equip you with some really badass armor, Ashley. Would you like me? See, I'm getting you new guns. Oh.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I thought I had to... Alright, well, I talked to everyone I really wanted to talk to at this point. And I think that's a good place to calm down in the stream. And prepare ourselves now. Should we go ahead and do the Pharaoh's mission next, or should we do a couple of these side missions that I've got? Let's see. Well, mainly the Doctor at Risk. Alright, I think it's gonna be the Doctor at Risk, and then we'll head to Pharaoh's. Hopefully that'll get us to level 7 equipment, but as I said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here at this point.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the council.
You're in the stream, dude?
Comm room.
Hang on a second. I think I know it's
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
Oh, yeah.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
That was a nice phone call. Alright.
You're just running into the wall.
Yeah. Hang on a second. It's Prime. Kepler-Verge Newton system. And departing Novaria.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Well, there we go. And it's on. Great. Nope. There we go. I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna end it here because there's no doubt you saw me running into a wall there. I was having a moment. So that will end my stream. But I thank my good friend the Phoenix for joining. It was a complete Novaria. That was a decent length stream. And we did things kind of interestingly. We went to the hot labs first and then had to deal with Ventralis and his entire squad of Elanus Risk Control Services personnel. I mean, they all got wrecked, but, I mean... First seen Spectre with his badass alien squad. We're just biotic powerhouses rolling through. And I got some of the tech, you know.
Yeah, dude, for Insanity, you're doing really well.
Why, thank you. I feel like I'm doing pretty well, too, as long as I'm not too stupid.
Yeah.
As long as I look out for those snipers, man. They can't catch me sleeping with my ass hanging out. Or else one hitter quitter. Snipers and malls, man. Snipers and malls. Well, as I said, this is your guy here, SABREZER0 here, the Saber end of the Phoenix, and my good friend
Nova Phoenix 444, but you can call me Phoenix, and I am the Phoenix end of the Saber. Also signing off.
Yes. And we shall return. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.